Good morning. Today we will see the solved question paper of biochemistry up to October 2018 of 2016 and 2010 scheme both. So first we will see the 2016 scheme. The short says enumerate the enzyme used to assess hepatic injury. Injury to the liver, whether it is acute or chronically, eventually result in the serum concentrations of aminotransferase. Liver enzymes such as aspartate aminotransferase and alanine aminotransferase are the most sensitive indicators of hepatocyte injury. Both AST and ALT are normally present in low concentration. However, with cellular injury or changes in cell membrane permeability, these enzymes leak into circulation. Patients with marked increase in aminotransferase levels typically have acute hepatic injury. Very high aminotransferase level, that by 75 more than upper reference limit, indicate ischemic or toxic liver injury in more than 90% of cases with acute hepatic injury. We discuss the biochemical role of thiamine. It's a coenzyme. Thiamine pyrophosphate or co-carboxylase initially constructed with energy release of reactions in carbohydrate metabolism. It helps the conversion of pyruvate to acetylcholine in carbohydrate metabolism. Alpha-ketoglutarate hydrogenase is an enzyme of citric acid cycle. This is comparable with dehydrogenase and requires TPP. In hexose monophosphatase, the enzyme transcyclase depends on TPP, that is thiamine pyrophosphatase. TPP is required in oxidation of decarboxylation of branched chain amino acid like valine, leucine and isoleucine. TPP plays an important role in transmission of nerve impulses. TPP is the required for acetylcholine synthesis and other ion translocation of neural tissue. Short notes, plasma buffers. The buffers of system functioning in the blood plasma include plasma protein, phosphate, bicarbonate and the carbonic acid buffers. Protein buffer system work predominantly inside the cell. The kidney help to control acid-base balance by excreting hydrogen ions and generating bicarbonate that helps maintain blood plasma pH within a normal range. Protein buffers in blood plasma and cells. Nearly all proteins can function as buffers. Proteins are made up of amino acids which contain positively charged amino groups and negatively charged carboxyl groups. The charged regions of these molecules can bind hydrogen and hydroxyl ions and function as buffers. Buffering by proteins accounts for 2/3 of the buffering power of the blood and most of the buffering within the cells. Hemoglobin as a buffer. Hemoglobin is the principal protein in red blood cells and account for 1/3 of the mass of the cell. During the conversion of carbon dioxide to carbonate, hydrogen ion liberated in the reaction are buffered by hemoglobin, which is reduced by dissociation of oxygen. This buffering helps to maintain normal pH. Phosphate buffer. Phosphates found in the blood through form sodium dihydrogen phosphate, which is a weak acid, sodium monohydrogen phosphate, which is a weak base. When the sodium dihydrogen phosphate come in contact with strong acid like hydrochloric acid, the base pick up the second hydrogen ion to form weak acid and sodium chloride. Bicarbonate carbonic acid buffer. The bicarbonate carbonic acid work with same fashion as phosphate buffers. Bicarbonate regulated by the blood by sodium phosphate ion. When the sodium bicarbonate comes in contact with strong acid like hydrochloric acid, carbonic acid which is a weak acid and sodium chloride are formed. When carbonic acid come in contact with strong base, the sodium bicarbonate and water are formed. Renal regulation of acid base. Renal regulation of body's acid base balance addresses the metabolic component of the buffering system. Renal system controls the blood levels of bicarbonate. Functions of plasma protein. The blood proteins, also termed as plasma proteins, are the proteins present in the blood plasma. They serve many different functions including transport of lipids, hormones, vitamins, minerals in activity and functioning of the immune system. Although the blood proteins act as an enzyme, complement components, protease inhibitors or kinase precursors. Serum albumin accounts for 55% of the blood proteins, is a major contributor to maintaining the oncotic pressure of plasma and assists as a carrier in the transport of lipids and steroid hormone. Globulins make up of 38% of blood proteins and transport ions, hormones and lipids assisting in immune function. Fibrinogen comprises of 7% of blood proteins. Conversion of fibrinogen to insoluble fibrin essential for blood clotting. The remainder of plasma proteins, regulatory proteins, just enzymes, proenzymes and hormones. All blood proteins synthesized in liver except for gamma globin. Difference between hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia refers to an excess of glucose in the bloodstream, whether hypoglycemia refers to a deficiency of glucose in the bloodstream. Blood sugar level more than 130 mg per deciliter, but in hypo it is less than 70 mg per deciliter. It can cause by non-compliance to anti-glycemic agents, but hypo can be caused by excessive intake of anti-glycemic agent beyond the prescribed dose. Commonest complication in hyperglycemia include hyperosmolar hyperglycemic non-ketotic syndrome. Commonest complication of the hypo is the diabetic ketoacidosis. Diabetic ketosis and starvation ketoacidosis. Starvation ketoacidosis happens when the person undergoes an extended period of fasting. During the starvation ketosis, fatty acid replaces the primary source of fuel for the body. Starvation ketosis is rare, but certain people may have higher risk for developing it than others. Diabetic ketosis is a serious complication of diabetes that occurs when the body produces high levels of blood acids called ketones. This condition develops when the body can't produce enough insulin. It can be triggered by infection or other illness. Symptoms include thirst, frequent urination, nausea, abdominal pain, weakness, and fruity scented breath and confusion. IgM and IgG. IgM and IgA. IgA is found in high concentration in mucous membrane, particularly those lining respiratory passage and GI tract, as well as saliva and tears. IgM, which is found mainly in the blood and lymph fluids, is the first antibody to be made by the body to fight a new infection. IgA antibodies protect body surface and expose outside foreign substance. About 10 to 15% of antibodies present in the body are IgA antibodies. A small number of people do not make IgA antibodies. IgM antibodies are the largest antibody. They are the first type of antibody made in response to infection. They also cause other immune system cells to destroy foreign substance. IgM antibodies constitute 5 to 10% of all antibodies in the body. Next, we will see the 2010 scheme. The first essay, what are essential amino acids? Explain the digestion and absorption of protein. Essential amino acid or indispensable amino acid is an amino acid that cannot be synthesized from the scratch by the organism fast enough to supply demand and must therefore come from the diet. That means the body cannot produce this enzyme, it has to be supplied from the diet. The stomach releases gastric juice containing hydrochloric acid and the enzyme pepsin, which initiate breakdown of the protein. The acidity of the stomach facilitates the unfolding of the protein that still retains the part of the three-dimensional cell structure after cooking, and it helps to break down protein aggregates formed during cooking. Pepsin, which is secreted by the cells in the lining of stomach, dismantles the protein chain into smaller and smaller fragments. Powerful mechanical stomach contraction churn the practical digested protein into more uniform mixture called chyme. Protein digestion in the stomach takes longer time than carbohydrate digestion but shorter time than the fat digestion. Pancreas secretes more digestive juice contains more enzyme for the breakdown of the protein fragments. Two major pancreatic enzymes that digest proteins are chymotrypsin and trypsin. The cells that line small intestine release additional enzymes that finally break apart smaller protein fragments into individual amino acids. The muscle contraction of the small intestine makes the propelled digested protein to absorption site. The goal of digestive process is to break the protein to dipeptides and amino acids for absorption. Protein absorption in adult, or essentially all protein is absorbed at tripeptides, dipeptides and more amino acids, and the process occurs in a duodenum or proximal jejunum of the small intestine. The peptides and or amino acids pass the intestinal brush border, facilitates diffusion or active transport. The active transport sodium and ATP to actively transport the molecule to the cell membrane. Once past the cell membrane, the amino acids or peptides are released in the intestinal bloodstream and are transported to the liver by hepatic portal vein. This is known as enterohepatic circulation. Lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are a biochemical assembly whose primary function is to transport hydrophobic acid molecules in water, as in blood plasma or other extracellular fluids. They consist of triglyceride and cholesterol center surrounded by a phospholipid outer shell with the hydrophilic portions oriented outward toward the surrounding water and lipophilic portions oriented inward toward the lipid center. A special kind of protein called apolipoprotein is embedded in the outer shell, both stabilizing the complex and giving it the function identity that determines its fate. Functions of lipoprotein. First is metabolism. The handling lipoprotein particles in the body regulate lipoprotein particle metabolism. It divides two pathways, exogenous and endogenous, depending upon the large part of on whether the lipoprotein particle question are composed chiefly dietary is exogenous lipids or whether they originate from the liver, that is endogenous to the nervous synthesis of triglycerides. Possible role in oxygen transport. Plasma lipoproteins may carry oxygen gas. This property due to crystalline hydrophobic structure of the liquids, providing suitable environment to oxygen solubility compared to aqueous media. Lipoproteins are classified by 5 major groups, which are from larger and lower density to smaller and higher density. Lipoproteins are larger and less dense when the fat to protein ratio is increased. Chylomicrons carry fatty triglycerides. Very low density protein carry only synthesized triglycerides to the liver adipose tissue. Intermediate density lipoprotein are intermediate between VDL and LDL. They do not usually detectable in the blood when fasting. Low density lipoprotein carry 300 to 600 fat molecules around the body. LDL particles sometimes referred as a bad lipoprotein because concentration dose related correlate with atherosclerosis progression. High density lipoprotein collect fat molecules from the body cells, tissues and take them back to the liver. HDL are sometimes referred as a good protoprotein because higher concentration correlates with low rate of atherosclerosis progression and or regression. Source and deficiency of vitamin D. Source include oily fish like salmon, sardine, herring, mackerel, red meat, liver, egg yolks, fortified foods. Another source of vitamin D is the dietary supplement. Deficiency manifestation of vitamin D are symptoms of vitamin D deficiency include muscle weakness, pain, fatigue and depression. Signs and symptoms might include fatigue, bone pain, muscle weakness, muscle aches or muscle cramps. Mood change like depression. Define significance of TCA cycle. Krebs cycle is the final pathway of oxidation of glucose, fat and amino acid. The major source of ATP production in the cells, large amount of energy is produced after complete oxidation of nutrients. This plays a major role in gluconeogenesis and lipogenesis and interconversion of amino acid. Galactosemia. Galactosemia is a condition in which the body is unable to use or metabolize the simpler sugar glucose. This galactose. Galactosemia is an inherited disorder. This means it is passed down to the families. Normal serum values of sodium and potassium. Potassium ranges between 3.5 to 5.1 milliequivalent per liter. Potassium ranges between 146 to 146 milliequivalent per liter. Phenylketonuria (PKU) is an inborn error of metabolism that results in decreased metabolism of amino acid and phenylalanine. It increases the level of substance called phenylalanine in the blood. Respiratory acidosis is a state in which decreased ventilation increase the concentration of carbon dioxide in the blood and decrease the blood pH, condition called generally acidosis. Respiratory acidosis is a condition that occurs when the lungs cannot remove all of the carbon dioxide that the body produces. This causes body fluids, especially the blood, to become too acidic. Thank you.